In today's video, you will be showing the highlights of the Model Airport Review Season 3 Grand Finale livestream, in which the viewers could vote live for their favorite airport. Let's get started. On the screen here you can see the tournament bracket which we will be using today. We got 11 finalists who are going to fight it out, and in the end on the right here we have the finale in which you will pick a winner. And first I am going to introduce you to all of the model airports that are going to compete for the grand finale today. The first of which is Tinyport International Airport, a 1-400 scale airport in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. It's a tiny model airport. I love the ground markings. He has the concrete tiles as well as some wear and tear marks of the aircraft tires rubbing over the concrete. The ILS box over here is lovely, of course, and for the rest I think it's a very cool airport, definitely finale worthy. Moving on to the second airport, which is Airport du Pacific Sud, 1-400 scale again. Very tropical. I really love the picture on the top right. It looks as if it's from real life. It's incredible. I think the terminal also looks lovely. I like the palm trees around it. The terminal looks very detailed. He put so much work in creating this airport, I'm sure. At night he has the night lighting, which is such a cool effect that I'd recommend anyone having a model airport to add night lighting to it. Moving on to the next airport, which is Maastricht South International Airport, located in Maastricht in the Netherlands. A 1-500 scale airport this time. I think there are still a few things he could add or improve, but overall he has a lovely model airport. I like the Embraer E2 from KLM Cityhopper. Nice ground service equipment all around. And some things he could improve are maybe the taxiway outlines, but for the rest I think it's a great airport. Another 1-500 scale airport, this time Lukla Model Airport, of course in Nepal, a very well-known airport for its challenging location on the edge of a mountain. I love all of the scenery around the model airport with all of the tiny buildings. The small hill in the background here looks absolutely great. Also the fact that he created the aircraft models himself is very, very lovely. A lovely contender as well. Moving on to New Zealand then, a 1-400 scale airport, this time in the name of Auckland Airport. Once again we have some lovely true to life images of his model airport. I think his terminal, as it's got an interior and actual passengers inside it, it's so alive and it's incredible to see. And for the rest I think he's got an absolutely lovely model airport. Moving on to the Netherlands, once again a lot of Dutch airports in the grand finale. This time we have Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, my hometown Amsterdam, 1-500 scale airport, and he's recreated the airport fantastically. The terminals are just as in real life, and so are all of the gate and the jet bridges are also very unique at Amsterdam, and he has recreated them perfectly. The next airport is Norden Airport, 1-500 scale, Copenhagen in Denmark. I think this is an absolutely great contender for the title because he has got some cool unique features, just like the branding on the jet bridge is absolutely beautifully done. Also the branding of his own airport symbol logo on the catering truck here, he has done really nicely. Another cool detail here on the DHL freighter is that he made the door to actually be able to open up. So Norden Airport, I see it's your favorite, some of your favorite airport, and I can understand why. It's a lovely model airport. Moving on to airport number 8, Los Angeles International Airport, the first 1-200 scale airport on the list. He has got some cool lighting in the airport, which is very cool to see. The 1-200 scale is of course way bigger, so you have the ability to create much more detail. He has done so by, for example, on the bottom right placing actual baggage on the baggage loader, which is a very cool detail to see. And for the rest I think the paper cardboard terminal looks great. Night lighting adds a very nice effect on the bottom left. Moving on to airport number 9 is Caicos Martin Airport in the Cayman Islands, a 1-400 scale airport, and he has got some very tropical vibes once again using the palm trees. Here the United pushing back onto the taxiways. Very nice airport. Moving on to the Second to last contender is Philadelphia International Airport in Philadelphia, the USA, made by the one and only Bongo Planes. He has got some very colorful images provided as well. I like the aircraft on the bottom right, the Cayman Airways, Boeing 737 MAX it is, that it's actually flying. He created that effect in Photoshop, which is very cool to see. For the rest, he has got loads of ground service equipment. So that's it for Philadelphia Model Airport. Moving on to the final model airport that's gonna be contending in this finale, which is Saba Airport. It's a 1-to-500 scale airport. I think it's Saba that has got the shortest commercial runway in the world, at only 400 meters long, and he created the airport very nicely. I like the modeling grass. I don't know if it's actual grass that he put on it, but it looks very nice. So does the terminal. The terminal is very unique at Saba Airport, and he made a nice recreation of that. Also, the road here and some of the vegetation looks very, very nice. The only thing is that he's got only one aircraft on his airport without any ground service equipment, so that's something he could still consider adding. Though for the rest, I think he's done a great job. This is the tournament bracket we're gonna be using. We got 4 rounds. As we have got 11 contenders, we have a second round and a first round. This is randomly decided. In total, we've got 11 matches, so we'll just get started with the first one. You'll be able to vote, and the results will be there live on your screen. Round 1 being Lukla Model Airport against Auckland Model Airport. First of all is Lukla Model Airport. Here you have it. Auckland Model Airport on the other side. You should now be able to vote for either Lukla Airport or Auckland Airport. That means that Auckland Airport seems to progress to the next round. Auckland Airport has won with 39 over 24 votes. We're gonna move on to the next round, which is Tinyport International Airport versus Philadelphia International Airport. To Tinyport, located in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, a 1-to-400 scale, a small airport consisting of a short runway, 2 gates and a taxiway. Opponent of Tinyport Airport, which is Philadelphia International Airport, created by Bongo Planes. I just showed you the airport. Very much going on here. Lots of ground service equipment. Lovely images, in my opinion. I see a lot of support for Philadelphia there. Cast your votes right now using the link in the chat. And it's still a neck-and-neck race. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's 30 to 33 in favor of Philadelphia International Airport. Philadelphia versus Tinyport, 30 against 33, starting with Airport du Pacific Sud. 1-to-400 scale, and he has got some lovely night lighting. He will be competing against Caicos Martin Airport in the Cayman Islands. Just like Airport du Pacific Sud, both very tropical airports with the palm trees included. Go and vote for the airport you think deserves a spot in the next round. Airport du Pacific Sud is the winner here. It will be progressing to the next match, and it will compete against Saba Airport. The next match is Auckland Airport versus Maastricht South International Airport. Airport number 3, Maastricht South. It's located in Maastricht in the Netherlands, a 1-to-500 scale airport. Very colorful pictures, and he will be competing against Auckland Airport. Now you can vote for either Maastricht South or Auckland Airport, and the votes for that airport are going absolutely crazy in the first few seconds, and I think we have a very clear winner here. Unfortunately, the battle ends here for Maastricht South International Airport and Auckland Airport takes the win. I think this is gonna be a very close match, because in the chat I see a lot of support for Philly, but Northern Airport also has got many people supporting it. Northern Airport in Copenhagen, 1-to-500 scale, Denmark. It's competing against Philadelphia International Airport, also 1-to-500 scale, located in the USA. Cast your vote. I will give it a minute to run, because I am sure this is going to be a very close call, though Northern Airport is taking the lead now with 13 over 10 votes. And I think it's a big enough lead to say that Northern has won it. Northern Airport will progress to the semifinals. We'll move on to the next airport, which are Aéroport du Pacifique Sud against Saba Airport, which is Aéroport du Pacifique Sud. And it's competing against Saba Airport, the tiny airport of Saba located in the Caribbean with the shortest commercial runway in the world. Is it gonna be Saba or Pacific Sud? And I think we have a winner already, though I will let it run for a few more seconds. That Aéroport du Pacifique Sud will progress to the semifinals. We'll move on to the next round. Which is the final round of the quarterfinals, which is going to be Schiphol Airport against Los Angeles International Airport. In Amsterdam located, the Schiphol Airport, he has nicely recreated it using the terminal and jet bridges that are actually present at Schiphol. It will be competing against Los Angeles International Airport, the only 1 to 200 scale airport. The support for Schiphol Airport is great, and it's also clearly visible in the standings right now, as it's leading with over 20 more votes than Los Angeles International Airport. I think the winner is very clear here, meaning that that Schiphol Airport will progress to the semifinals. It's got 50 votes, the most votes an airport yet has received. We have had the second round, in which 4 more airports have been eliminated. We are left over with 4 more airports. Now, I will quickly show you both Auckland and Northern Airport for the first semi-final. Here we have airport number 5, Auckland Airport. We have Northern Airport. Be sure to cast your vote and decide who will progress to the final. We have got over 60 votes now, and I think that the difference is clear, and that we have a first finale contender in the form of Auckland Airport. We'll move on to the second semi-final to decide who is going to fight against Auckland Airport, Aéroport du Pacifique Sud or Schiphol Airport. Aéroport du Pacifique Sud, the very tropical airport, and it will be competing against Schiphol Airport. I see a lot of support for Schiphol in the chat. Ooh, it's a neck and neck race. It's gonna be very close. And I think that the voting has finished. Everybody has casted their vote, and that we have a winner, which is Schiphol Airport. 31 against 37 votes it is, meaning that Schiphol Airport will compete against Auckland Airport in the big finale, and you will be able to decide who will win the Season 3 Model Airport Review Grand Finale. Starting with Schiphol Airport, you've just already seen it. That is gonna compete against Schiphol is Auckland Airport in New Zealand. This 1 to 400 scale airport looks incredible. With the interior in the terminal, with the actual passengers being there, you will now be able to vote for the winner of this season of Model Airport Reviews. And there is a huge lead already for Auckland Airport. It's an exceptional lead. I don't want to draw the conclusion too soon, because the difference is just too big, and I think I can congratulate a winner. Auckland Airport has taken it. There we go. I see some awesome reactions in the chat for Auckland Airport. Congratulations to them, and also congratulations to Schiphol Airport for coming so far. And the winner of Model Airport Reviews Season 3 that you have decided is Auckland Airport. Congratulations to you, Auckland Airport, for winning Airport Review Season 3. When we go to Auckland Airport over here in New Zealand, 1 to 400 scale, with the passengers in the terminal, with all of the greenery around it, honestly, you can't do much better than this, in my opinion. And I will now share a link to a Google form in which you will be able to register your airport for the next season of Model Airport Reviews. Fill in all the questions. What's the name? Where is your airport located? In which city or region is your airport located? What's the scale? Include 5 pictures and make them as realistic as these pictures. So you will also have a good chance at reaching the Model Airport Review Grand Finale. The picture should be in landscape format. Include an overview shot in which we can see your whole airport. Make sure the image quality is great. Almost half of the registrations I unfortunately can't review, because either these criteria aren't met or the quality of the model airport is just not YouTube worthy. You will have a few weeks to register your model airport. I'd say the registrations are open for about a month. So you will have more than enough time to register your model airport. So you can still now build it, use some elements from, for example, Auckland Airport that you can still add to your airport and make it look super realistic. Then I would like to wish you all a lovely rest of your weekend and see you in the next video.